Hey there, friends! Welcome to Queer Kid Stuff. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Teddy.
And today we're talking about the B in LGBT.
B is for bisexual. Wait, haven't we done this episode before?
Queer Kid Stuff. You are enough here at Queer Kid Stuff.
You ready, Teddy?
Ready, Lindsay.
Okay, today we're talking about the B in LGBT.
Lindsay, we already know all about that. B stands for bisexual.
I know we've talked about this before, but we need to talk about it again.
Well, are we learning something new about bisexuality?
Well, sort of, but not exactly.
Then what? We've already done this. Ugh.
I have a bit of a confession to make, Teddy.
What is it, Lindsay?
Do you remember the definition for bisexuality from the last time we talked about it?
Bisexual is when a boy or a girl loves other boys or girls. Bisexual is when you love people of both genders.
Well, that definition is wrong.
It is?
Yeah, it's wrong. The original definition I gave wasn't right, and it was actually kind of hurtful to a lot of bisexual people.
Oh.
Yeah, that definition is old and can exclude some people who identify as bisexual.
Oh.
So, that's why we're doing this episode again. I wanted to apologize for that first video with the wrong definition. I know it hurt people, and that's not okay. It's really important to talk about mistakes like this and take responsibility for your actions. So, that's what I'm doing. And I want to right this wrong. I want to try to do better now, and that's why I'm making today's video and telling you the correct definition for bisexual.
Like a do-over.
Yeah, Teddy. Like a do-over. Ready, Teddy?
Ready, Lindsay.
Okay, today we are talking about the B in LGBT. It stands for...
Bisexual.
That's right, Teddy. The word bisexual is similar to the words gay and lesbian because it's about a person's sexuality. Teddy, what do you think the word bi means? There are lots of words that start with bi, just like bisexual.
Oh, bicycle.
And bilingual.
And, binoculars. Oh, that starts with bi.
That's really good, Teddy. Do you know what all of those things have in common? Well, a bicycle has two wheels. And if you're bilingual, that means you speak two languages. And binoculars have two scopes to look out of.
I know. 2. They all have 2.
That's right, Teddy.
So, bisexual is 2 whats?
Bisexual means you love people who are the same gender as you and people who are a different gender from you.
Whoa! Isn't that everyone?
Well, it could be. Let's talk to my friend Taylor about it.
Hi.
Hello!
Hi, Taylor. What are your pronouns and how do you identify?
I use she, her pronouns, and I identify as a Black bisexual woman.
Today we're talking about bisexuality.
I heard. How can I help?
Well, I have a few questions.
Ask away.
Does bisexual mean you can love everyone?
Well, sort of. Being bisexual means you can love people of the same gender as you and people with a different gender.
Yeah, we just learned that.
It doesn't matter if a person is a boy or girl or non-binary or cisgender or trans. Being bisexual usually means that you can love anyone of any gender.
That sounds so cool.
It is pretty cool, Teddy.
For me, when I love someone, their gender is part of why I love them. Gender is a part of why I love someone, but it's not a reason why I wouldn't love someone. Does that make sense, Teddy? Do you love the color blue, Teddy?
Yeah, I do.
Why do you love it?
It makes me feel safe and cozy and calm. It's like the sky.
And do you love yellow too?
I love yellow. It makes me feel happy, like a big smiley face.
How about green?
Green makes me feel strong, like a big giant tree.
So you love all those colors, right, Teddy?
Yes.
And you love them all for different reasons, right? Because they make you feel different.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what being bisexual is like for me, except with gender instead of colors.
Oh, I get it now.
But not everyone who's bisexual feels the same way as me. For some people, gender doesn't matter at all. There are lots of different ways to be bisexual. There are also different identities that are similar to being bisexual. Some people might say they identify as pansexual or fluid. All of these identities fall under the bi umbrella.
We've talked about umbrellas before, like LGBT.
Yeah, Teddy. Those are umbrella terms. The bi umbrella represents the larger community of people who love more than one gender.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a bisexual umbrella and an LGBT umbrella, and the B in LGBT is for bisexual. So there are two umbrellas. Bi-umbrellas! Bi-brellas! Whew!
Thanks so much for coming, Taylor, and helping me explain bisexuality.
You're very welcome.
You okay there, Teddy? Thank you so much for watching Queer Kid Stuff. Don't forget to hit subscribe and make sure you check out Taylor's channel, It's Radish Time. She has lots of amazing videos on activism and social change. If you'd like to support more videos just like this and can't make a monthly donation over on our Patreon page, you can make a one-time donation on our PayPal. That's super helpful too. And that's it for today. We'll see you next time at Queer Kid Stuff.
You are enough here at Queer Kid Stuff.
And Rainbow Story Time! Hi friends, I'm Linz. And I'm Teddy. And welcome back to Rainbow Story Time, where we read LGBTQ+ picture books for all of you, my friends. And this week we are celebrating Bi Visibility Day. That means B for bisexual. Oh, Linz, we had a video about that. That's right, Teddy. Really good memory. In honor of Bi Visibility Day, I thought that we would read a book about a bisexual person. Today, we're going to read this book about Freddie Mercury. Who's that, Linz? Freddie Mercury was a singer and a rock star from the band Queen. I'm sure you've heard some of Queen's songs before. They are all over the place, and we are going to learn all about Freddie. He is one of my favorite singers of all time, and we're going to learn all about him. Let's read! All right, Teddy, I think you're ready to read. Little People, Big Dreams. Freddie Mercury. Written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara and illustrated by Ruby Taylor. On the tiny island of Zanzibar, off the east coast of Africa, lived a Parsi boy called Farrokh Bulsara. He dreamed of having a fabulous life. His journey started when his parents sent him to a boarding school in India, where the family came from. Bye. In school, Farrokh took piano lessons. Soon he was repeating any melody he heard on the radio, especially if it was rock and roll. But it was at choir where he showed he also had a natural talent for singing. Ah! Just like that. While most kids have 20 teeth, Farrokh had 4 more. They took up a lot of space inside his mouth, but he believed that these teeth helped him reach the highest and lowest pitches of his favorite songs. How cool is that? By the time he was 12, Farrokh had formed a band with some friends and started calling himself Freddie. He was obsessed with any new music coming from England, and being a rock star was all he could think about. Ooh, the Hectics. That sounds pretty cool. After graduating from school, he went back to Zanzibar. Only 2 years later, his family left the island and moved to England. Suddenly, Freddie found himself in London, one of the coolest cities for a young musician like him. Ooh, cool. He studied graphic design and sold second-hand clothes at a trendy market. There he hung out with Roger and Brian, members of a band called Smile. They were looking for a singer. It was the chance Freddie had been waiting for. Ooh, Smile. That sounds like a cool band. Let's see. Last to join them was a guy called John, and once the band was completed, Freddie convinced them to change their name to Queen. He also took a new last name from the lyrics of one of his songs, and Farrokh Bulsara became Freddie Mercury. There he is. Freddie always knew he was a star, but the world only seemed to agree with him after Queen's 3rd album. It launched the band to fame. Next came Bohemian Rhapsody, an exciting song that mixed opera with rock. It was genius. Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody is one of my favorite songs. All 4 members of Queen were talented composers. Still, no matter who wrote a song, Freddie always gave it his all, electrifying the lyrics with his voice. As a result, their tunes became instant classics, and one in particular is now an anthem at any sporting event. We are the champions. That's that song if you've never heard it before. On stage, Freddie gave everyone goosebumps. Even people standing at the very back. He performed at a charity concert that almost half the planet watched live on television. Years later, it was voted as the greatest show in rock history. Wow, so cool. Look at how many people that is. It's so many people. Even though he was admired by millions, Freddie felt that the only ones who truly knew him was his first and only girlfriend, Mary, and his 10 beloved cats. Oh my gosh, let's see. There's Goliath there, Nico, Tiffany, Lily, Tom, Jerry, Oscar, Dorothy, and Delilah, and Romeo. Then, one day, he met Jim, and they were together forever after. Jim and Freddie. When doctors told him he had AIDS, an illness that had taken many friends away, Freddie stopped touring, but he didn't give up singing. Instead, he recorded the most beautiful song to say goodbye. The show must go on. Still, it wasn't really a goodbye. Not at all, because little Freddie, one of the greatest performers of all time, keeps electrifying our hearts with his music, encouraging us to live a fabulous life, a life as fabulous as we want it to be. Freddie's voice still lives on in his music. And that's Freddie Mercury. Oh, look at the baby picture of Freddie. Oh, and all the way up to him singing on stage. Oh. That was a little book about Freddie Mercury, written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara and illustrated by Ruby Taylor. All right, that was our book all about Freddie Mercury. Happy Bi Visibility Day, everybody, and we will see you at Storytime. Don't forget to hang out with us in our Rainbow Storytime session that's happening right now. You can hang out with me and Teddy weekly on Zoom. There are drop-in packs available for grown-ups, and that's all we got for you today. We'll see you at Storytime. Bye, friends! Bye, friends!